Hey guys, welcome back to Noob Nerd, and today we're going to be doing a video that I didn't actually plan to do, but it just came out of the spur of the moment. It's Doctor Who Day, the 56th anniversary of my favourite show ever, the greatest show in the galaxy, and they've just released a new Series 12 trailer, and it's only a minute long, but I'm going to do a reaction to it, and just gives me an excuse to talk about my thoughts about the previous season, and what I hope for this season, as well as my reaction. So, I will be rewatching Series 11. I need to rewatch it before it comes out in early 2020. I don't know if they've released a release date. There are rumours of New Year's Day, which would get me very, very excited. That's coming up very soon. So yeah, my memory might be phasey of Series 11, but I do remember most of it. And what my thoughts are, of course, there's been a lot of backlash, I think, online. I think critics, for the most part, have liked it, and I think it's done a good job of getting new viewers onto it. Not just... Obviously, there were already female fans anyway, but there's targeting a young demographic as well as an older demographic with educational focused episodes. And sometimes it can be a bit disheartening to some fans who like to see the Doctor go against the monsters, go and see Jodie Whittaker be challenged in an alien way, not just the educational, trying to just suck up to the educational teachings that the BBC are trying to enforce, if you know what I mean. But I like Series 11. I think it was a good season, and I'm not. Maybe after Series 11 came out, I wasn't dying to watch it again. But now that Series 12 is here, I'm really liking the idea of watching the episodes again. And I'm not saying it was the greatest seasons of all time, but I think it's really underrated. Some of the episodes are, and I think they're planning to bring back some of the writers that actually wrote some of my favorite episodes. I think some of the best episodes that some people would agree on, like Demons of the Punjab. Kablam definitely was a very good episode in my opinion. And what was it? It Takes You Away, which some of them could have been taken to the next level if they had the right amount of development, especially for the companions. I feel like Graham is the most developed companion. I think he's the best one we've got right now. Yasmin, we haven't seen enough of her, and I think the actress could do a good job given the right material, but she just seems like the third wheel. I'm just sorry to say that. I like the idea that she's more competent than the other two boys or men, but we haven't seen enough of a reason for her to be there. Just there's not enough connection between her and the other two, because of course you got Graham and Ryan's characters. Ryan is of course the stepson for Graham, and even though the actor for Ryan probably isn't the best in my opinion for what I've seen, hopefully we see him more so show off his skills. Maybe he's improved and getting settled. Maybe it's just a case of settling down into the show, but Ryan is still an interesting character to an extent, even though he's kind of limited in his acting right now in my opinion, because Graham is, oh god, Graham is such a good actor, great comedian, but he knows how to pull off the emotional stops, especially his character developed with of course the death of the of his wife and Ryan's mother. So it makes sense for Graham and Ryan to be together in the TARDIS, trying to develop their own grief and trying to get over that grief, and I think they did that really well, especially when Ryan actually met his dad as well in the last episode with the Daleks. That Dalek episode acted more as a finale than the actual finale, which again was a massive disappointment. No terrible episodes, just maybe some average episodes that could have just frustrating. You want to see your favourite show just go up that next level. But that was the first season of a new era of Doctor Who, and I'm giving Chris Chibnall the benefit of the doubt, even though I like the series more than other people, and hopefully other people do give this series a benefit of the doubt, and now let this series have the expectations now have risen now. Yes, they have, and now I think Series 12 can be even better series, and all the actors are settling in. Jodie Whittaker, in my opinion, is the Doctor, and even though she's not my favourite Doctor, Matt Smith will always be my favourite Doctor. But who knows, she could change my mind, and I want to see more of her. I think there was glimpses of the actual like god tier acting that we can see from a Doctor Who role. Like the Doctor as a role is a sensational role, and Jodie Whittaker of course hasn't hit the maximum heights yet. You don't expect her to, but she's a great actress. Everybody here is at least good actors that can be used to their full effect, and Jodie Whittaker maybe wasn't used to her full potential in first series, but we saw glimpses. I like her whole message of love and how she wants to bring hope to the universe. I think that's really cool, but it's more showing, less telling, you know what I mean? And also I think they like the glimpses of frustration, especially the whole historical angle they're going to be carrying on with, I think. But hopefully we see other aliens like Jadoon coming back. I'm really excited for. Daleks apparently going to be in it again. Cybermen apparently as well. So hopefully you're going to have a good mix of new and old monsters. But with the historical aspect, you can have Jodie Whittaker. I like that one scene in particular was probably my favourite scene of the Doctor. Of the 13th Doctor. Was her getting tied up by Richard III's forces. And her trying to tell Richard III about the universe and why his way of thinking is wrong. And you could see the message of love and hope there, but you see glimpses of frustration and glimpses of anger and sorrow that really makes the complexities of the Doctor so great. And I'm not saying she should become a dark Doctor. She just has the more complexities that show different sides of her, as well as the companions as well, especially Yasmin. So yeah, so hopefully we see a Yasmin focused storyline. See Graham and Ryan continue to develop, but also try and have a Yasmin try and be connected more to the other group. Find similar. Why is Yasmin maybe? Would Ryan be jealous of Yasmin's good home life, family life? You know what I mean? It's like have more connections like that to make it more of a total unit. Not just tell me it's a family. Show me that these characters are really family, and not just because they're blood related. You know what I mean? So yeah, enough chit chat. You've probably already switched off expecting a series 12 reaction, but I just wanted to let you know my thoughts because I didn't do a review for each episode except for like the first two. So yeah, if you want me to make more episodes like this about Doctor Who, let me know. Of course, it's mostly focused on comic book stuff that I like, but also, as you see over there, can't see the camera, Doctor Who is my bread and butter, and I've been waiting for this to come back for ages. Even though, of course, I've had the comic book stuff to keep me occupied, but it's good to have my favourite show back. Let's just get on with the reaction. With that said, there's probably going to be only 1 minute of Jodie Whittaker speaking or something. But let's see what's going on here then. 3, 2, 1, and go.
The name's Doctor.
Ooh.
The Doctor.
Jeez!
Security of this entire planet is at stake. Can we rely on
Stephen Fry.
I'm not where I wanted to be, but I can work with this.
Let's go. Jadoon!
I don't suppose you've seen anything weird around here.
Is that a Rachnar? Is that a Rachnar spider monster again? Oh, shit!
You trust me, don't you?
Cinematography on point, as always.
Where are we? Paris? 1943? Oh no.
Alternate timelines. In Paris.
Something's coming for me. I can feel it.
No way. Surely not. Cybermen look so sick.
Family.
Show me.
Get away from them!
Is that Sea Devils?
What have you brought here, Doctor?
I don't know.
This looks sick. This looks actually sick. I'm not gonna chat. Wow. The music as well, very good.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official
Don't worry.
Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Don't worry, Jodie, I already reacted. I already subscribed to the YouTube channel. Wow, there's a lot to digest there. I might have to watch that again. Of course, you see Yasmin with a tear over there. So it looks like hopefully we see a more Yaz-focused story, an emotional story. Something bad might happen to the family. One of the companions might have to die, or not die, but like something's big has to happen to that core group, and make them realize that it's not all fun and games. You know what I mean? And I like that historical aspect last season. How do you deal with the prejudices of the time, and not just the companions getting frustrated would be a good idea. As I said before, the Doctor getting frustrated and seeing that anger come out. But mostly in this trailer, I think the Doctor's just trying to have fun, live to the fullest, but maybe the impact on the companions is different. Of course, human reactions and alien reactions are always different. The Doctor might take things in a stride, while the companions are scared for their life. And yeah, that's just me speculating, obviously, but in terms of pure spectacle and cinematography is always sensational every time I talk about this new era of Doctor Who. To be fair, Doctor Who's always been a good looking show, but particularly this is the best it's ever looked, in my opinion. Wow. I haven't even started talking about the old monsters that I think are coming back. I think I saw a silhouette of Sea Devils. They're in a beach type area as well. At the start I was like, oh, they're reusing sets from the old series because it looks similar locations, but as the trailer progressed we saw a lot more interesting stuff, like Paris that looks like steampunk, Bioshock Infinite kind of like setting for Paris, almost like the Doctor's realised she's messed up and messing up Paris timeline. There's an alternate timeline. She's messed with time so much that Paris has become a wasteland almost, or maybe something like that. Wow, the Cybermen look terrifying from what from the way they edited the trailer. At least the design looks scary, and the way they edited it makes it look very intimidating. And of course, the Cybermen have been used a lot, especially in the last couple of years. But so yeah, they have to find new ways to reinvent it, and it looks like they're gonna do that here. Can't wait to see what's going on there. Sea Devils are good aliens to come back. I think they're gonna be in the season. There's rumours, heavy rumours. You saw the beach setting. That could be a good way to introduce a climate change storyline. Apparently that's rumours of that. Of course, this era of Doctor Who is all about giving good messages to the children and educating them about the world we live in. Not just historically, but I think this season they're going to focus on more the nature, climate change, impact that is happening right now in our world. Of course, some people might be annoyed about that. Some people just want to focus on the sci-fi story of it. And so do I. And I don't like it when they shove it in your face, which you can do. But when they subtly do it, when they use old monsters like the Sea Devils that we haven't seen in ages, but should come back because we got the Silurians, why not their underwater cousins coming back as well? That'd be a good way to do it as well. The Judoon look back. The Judoon are just Judoon, mate. They're just sick, mate. They don't have to change a thing. They are the quintessential monster, mate. Bloody hell. I like that. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of the dynamic. The Doctor trying to... this Doctor, I think, suits the Judoon. I think every Doctor in the modern era, because it's all about... The Judoon can be policemen, they can be work on your side, but at the same time they can be incompetent policemen, like in our country, and also turn against you at the same time. So that'd be interesting to see. Stephen Fry looks like he's having a lot of fun here. Lenny Henry, a comedian from the UK, he looks like he's going to be playing a villain role. And at the start when they're all wearing the tuxedos, I like that a lot. We didn't see that a lot in last season when they're trying to like fit into the whole surroundings. Now maybe they're literally now more settled in their role as time travelers. They can just dress up and suit the Paris setting they're in, or other settings that they go into as well. Really good CGI, better CGI than the Spider episode last year. Really good CGI. I don't know about the actual storyline, but really good CGI that can really emphasize the scariness of these monsters and make little children watching this show want to hide behind their seats. Not me, obviously, I'm used to this. But yeah, even to me it was a bit intimidating. Not just the Cybermen, but also those bats going inflaming the TARDIS, trying to get into that. The stakes seem to have risen as I've wanted, and I'm really excited for the season now. And it's a quick trailer, but also shows you a lot, I think, of what's to come. And of course, last season they wanted to keep stuff close to their vest, but now they're willing to get the hype going, and Doctor Who is well and truly back. Hopefully in New Year's Day, or it's gonna be very early 2020 at least. So yeah, I need to check that release date. But whatever release date is, I'm there. I'm sold. Well, I was already sold, but come on, guys. If you don't watch Doctor Who, man, just watch it, man. Why not? It's on Netflix. It's going to be on the new HBO Max streaming service as well. Yeah, it's just... I love this show so much. It's 56th anniversary. Great way to celebrate it. Obviously celebrating the past as well. You can't forget how this show has developed over the years and all the great actors and actresses who have been part of it. I can't list them all because they're all so great. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching for this bonus video. Perhaps if you want me to make more Doctor Who videos, let me know down below. What do you think of this new season? What did you think of last season if you have watched it? And yeah, like, comment, subscribe and share. I always appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.